Clark still talking to himself a little bit out there at center field right now. I'm still venting, I'm sure. Frustrated by that call as the Mud Hens now are on their third pitcher after Yoniel Courette went an inning and 2/3. It's now Usuk Go, who is 2-1 with a 2.19 ERA in 8 games, 12 1/3 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, 7 walks. And he is facing the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Columbus with Angel Henao at the plate, 1 for 1 with a single.
Yeah, the last couple times I've seen Go pitch, he's done a nice job.
He hasn't allowed an earned run in his last 5 appearances, while striking out 14 over that time. And a diving play in center field, Max Clark. That's a highlight reel catch. Taking a hit away from Henao.
Got a great jump on that ball and never hesitated going forward. That's a tough play for a center fielder. That ball gets by him, it's probably an inside the park home run, but did a super job and made the catch. Love to see guys lay out like that.
It's the kind of plays that the Mud Hens need right now. They got their offense going a little bit. Now can they find a way to continue to play clean defense and get some more pitches in the strike zone? This game can start to turn.
Well, it's only fitting that the guy that got the RBI single to drive in a run right there to make that super play.
1-0 base hit to the left side. In with that shift on. There was a big hole in the shortstop position, and Milan Tolentino is now 1 for 2.
I know those statistician guys are out there and they tell everybody where to play because of the percentages and everything, but I'll tell you what, I see an awful lot of balls hit where we used to play in those positions.
Showing bunt pulling back to strike on the inside corner that Cooper Engel does not agree with. Engel, all he's done tonight is a pop-up and a 3-run homer. That 3-run homer looks a lot bigger right now. The Mud Hens getting on the board in that bottom of the 3rd inning. Trying to draw some attention there at first to Tolentino. He's got 6 stolen bases.
Yeah, they're going to run. If they get an opportunity, they definitely are going to try to run.
One ball, one strike. Throw over to first. Had Tolentino diving back.
That's the new thing in baseball, Brad, is that little jump start lead, where the guy's moving, and if they time it right where he's moving and the guy comes up in his delivery, he's off to the races. Back in our day, you just go out and get a big lead and be stationary and wait for him to pitch. Now they're trying to get some motion, and that's really become a fad just in the last few years.
1-2, fouled off left side. Usuk Go, more on him as far as the success we're seeing this year. I mean, last year he was a guy that pitched between the Mud Hens and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, had a 3.71 ERA over 19 games. Now he's dropped that ERA to just above 2 entering tonight's game. Can he come through with another outing without an earned run allowed and keep this ball game at 4-1? Seen Usuk go at least 2 innings in 3 of his last 5 outings. Hens could use at least 2 innings tonight. 2-2 pitch. Up and away, full count on Engel.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Columbus put their runner in motion here.
Tolentino takes his lead from first. Usuk Go hesitated there and then fired one over to first.
Engel's a guy that's got more walks and strikeouts, so again, this would be the time to put your runner in motion, not worried about him striking out.
Runner goes, the 3-2, out of play. just joining us, this series tied at 1 win apiece. The season series, 4 wins apiece. Columbus leading right now 4-1. The Clippers scored 1 in the first, 3 in the second. The Mud Hens got on the board in the bottom of the third on the RBI single from Max Clark as the runner goes again on another 3-2 pitch. The throw down and safe. And we're going to get a challenge from Valencia. He thinks that this was strike 3 on Engel, and Engel already on his way to the dugout. And the Mud Hens are 2 for 2 on their challenges tonight. Mud Hens had a chance there to strike him out, throw him out. They'll get the out at the plate, but now in scoring position is Tolentino.
That had me fooled, Brad, because Engel was walking away from home plate like he knew it was a strike.
Almost surprised Engel, was like, he couldn't believe that wasn't called strike 3 right away, that the Mud Hens even had a challenge.
And with the throw down and everything, I'm like, what are we doing here? It's ball 4.
Everything's delayed right now.
That's right.
Slow motion. 0-1 the count on Juan Brito, who has walked in both at bats tonight. He also has a stolen base. Runner goes for third, and no one covering the bag at third with Jace Young playing in between third and short with a shift on here against Brito. It's up to Usuck Go now to try and keep Columbus off the board here in the top of the fourth. The count is now 1-2 on a foul ball that's rolled to the left side.
I know they're different philosophies, but I don't like giving up 90 feet. There's just a whole lot of ways to score from third base than from second, and I don't like giving them up like that.
1-2. Strike 3 called against Brito. Watch the curveball coming at 80 miles an hour, and Usuck Go gives up 1 hit in his first inning of work, but also records 2 strikeouts, and it's a 4-1 ball game with Columbus on top. This is Toledo Mud Hens baseball. Usuck Go, his second inning of work. He'll fire over. First pitch curveball is a ball. Khalil Watson has doubled tonight and struck out. Usuck Go in his first inning of work gave up 1 hit. He also struck out 2. Foul back on the 1-0.
Big inning here for Usuck Go to shut him down. Got a little momentum back on Toledo's side, so let's get us back in the dugout so we can do some more damage.
A called strike. Columbus making a change in their bullpen. It was Espino out there. Now it's Trenton Denholm. They may try and get Denholm to go the last 5 innings. Denholm is a guy who was expected to be in a starting role for Columbus, and we told you the way Rourke Maltrud has pitched and the struggles that Denholm has had, their roles have pretty much been reversed.
Yeah, and we thought we might see him yesterday.
Swing and a miss on the 2-2 pitch, and Khalil Watson strikes out for the second time. That's the 3rd strikeout in 5 batters for Usuck Go.
Always important to get that leadoff man.
Now it's Ralphie Velasquez, an RBI single and a ground out. Strike 1 on Velasquez. A 1 pitch. Hit high in the air, left center. Max Clark going to give way to the left fielder, Gentry. And there's 2 down. Everything turning into the Mud Hens' favor now. Between the pitching of Usuck Go, the way the offense has produced over the last 2 innings, you had the defense that you saw from Max Clark and that diving catch that took away a hit to start the 4th inning. I mean, you're 3 for 3 as far as what you need right now to get back into this ball game.
And I'm going to say one thing, Brad, and that is when the pitcher's out there throwing strikes, good things happen. You know, the defense stays on their toes. They make those plays like Max Clark did, gets the offense back in the dugout, back to work quickly.
0-1. A little too far outside with the splitter. It's 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm not saying that you're not going to give up runs when you throw strikes, but it just speeds the game up and things just go a lot smoother.
Yeah, right, because there can be times where you're not a overpowering pitcher and you're firing over and guys are just making good contact on you and it's a tough day. But when you're able to get ahead, like Usak Go has been able to do, and continue to find pitches in and around the plate.
Yeah, and there's just nothing worse, as a defender, when the pitcher's out there walking guys, because there's just no chance. There's nothing you can do about it. You stand out there, I don't know, it's just tough. And when the pitcher, even if he's getting hit, you're on your toes, you're ready to make plays.
They're playing hitters to pull, and the amount of times that Columbus, through the first couple of innings, found those holes on the left side of the infield. For those who missed it, Columbus doesn't have a single right-handed bat in the lineup tonight against right-handed pitchers. We got 2 switch hitters in the lineup. And strike 3 is called. Usak Go sets Columbus down in order for the second time tonight. 2 strikeouts the inning. He's got 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. Still a 1-run ball game. This is Toledo Mud Hens baseball. Top of the 6th here at Fifth Third Field. Still a beautiful night for baseball, and Usak Go has been outstanding in his 2 innings of relief so far. He's allowed just 1 hit while striking out 4. He'll face Nolan Jones, C.J. Kafis, and Angel Hanau, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. It's 4-3 ball game. Deep to left field on the run. This one's going to be a 1-hopper off the wall. The throw back in from Gentry will not be in time. A leadoff double for Nolan Jones. He's 2 for 3 on the night.
Yeah, that ball was well hit. Definitely a hit all the way off the bat and 1-hop the wall.
That's the 3rd extra base hit for Columbus tonight. Will Watson had a double in the 1st inning, then Cooper Engel had the 3-run homer in the 2nd.
Both hits of Jones have gone opposite field.
Now here's C.J. Kafis, a single, and then hit into a 6-3 double play in the 3rd. That looked good, and it's going to be another challenge, and I think this is going to be called a strike. Hens have 1 challenge remaining.
Yeah, I hope so, because we only have the 1 left.
Ooh, and it is a ball.
And now we're out.
The final 4 innings of baseball, Hens will not have a challenge. That was the 4th challenge from the Hens tonight. Hens came in here with a 46% success rate in challenges.
It's a tough situation right here. Jace Young at third base is playing way off the bag with the runner at second base.
Lifted out of play over to the left side. It's 2-1 on Kafis. So we saw Jace Young when he was playing a little bit more back and over towards the shortstop position that Columbus picked up a stolen base off of him. The Mud Hens going to give up another 90 feet here to Nolan Jones. Ground ball to first is foul.
Yeah, it's a big at bat, for Kafis and for Columbus to try to get that runner to third base with nobody out. And it's just as big for the Hens to try to keep him from doing it.
Far outside, full count. "3-2." And off the glove of the first baseman Stevenson. He dove at it. This one down in the right field corner. Nolan Jones is going to score easily. Back-to-back doubles for Columbus. They now lead at 5-3.
Yeah, tough play for Stevenson at first base, especially being a left-hand thrower. He dove to his left. Tried to knock the ball down, but ball bounced up over his glove and ends up as a double and an RBI.
Both Nolan Jones and C.J. Kapus are 2 for 3 tonight, and Angel Hanau 1 for 2 in this game with a single and a line out. Takes a big rip at a fastball. Angels now have some action in their bullpen. Looks like that is Jack Little warming up. It's now 0-2 on Angel Hanau. No balls, 2 strikes, man at second, nobody out. High, and now it's 1-2. Trying to hit the outside corner with the fastball. It goes 2 balls, 2 strikes now, and now with Tolentino on deck. Far outside, and after getting ahead of Hanau, 0-2, it's now full count. In danger of putting the first 3 batters on base here in the 6th inning. Next pitch will be the 45th pitch for Usuk Go. He'll get a pop-up that's going to reach the seats.
It's clear he was trying to throw the ball away, so he now could not pull the ball, but now it's 3-2 count. He's got to challenge him.
Too far inside, that's ball 4. And the pitch count, nearing 50 pitches for Usuk Go. This is, I believe, the deepest we've seen him go as far as pitch count this season. He might just be running out of gas.
And I think that Gary Jones feels the same way as he's walking to the mound.
Unable to get an out here in his 3rd inning of work. Back-to-back doubles and a walk, and it's going to be Jack Little coming in. The Hens worked this ball game back to 4-3 after being down 4-0. They trail 5-3 as Usuk Go's night is done. Let's get to the numbers on Jack Little.